Should the Cardinals wait to pay Kyler Murray?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Cardinals need to treat Kyler Murray just like Kyler Murray's Oklahoma counterpart, Baker Mayfield. Kyler got to get that Baker treatment, big dog.
Fifth-year option?
Already, and he already been given that fifth-year option. Why, Sel? Because
and that's it?
When I look at Kyler and I look at Baker, truth be told, outside of the commercials and a few rushing statistics that when it comes down to playing quarterback don't actually impact that much, Kyler and Baker really the same dude.
Oh, really?
Through the first 3 seasons of ball, and I hope we have the full screen ready. There it is.
Bang.
Through the first 3 seasons of ball, look at their overall records. Through the first 3 seasons of ball, look at their passing touchdowns and interceptions. Through the first 3 seasons of ball, look at how many passing yards versus passing attempts. Through the first 3 seasons of ball, look at how many passing yards, period. Through the first 3 seasons of ball, look at their passer rating. Now, you tell me, can you notice a big difference? And don't you dare tell me.
I will.
Don't you dare tell me
I will.
that Baker Mayfield went to a better organization, because we know that's a lie from the pits of hell.
Well, he didn't go to a worse organization.
He absolutely did.
Well, I mean,
Baker Mayfield went to a franchise that was 1-31 in the previous 2 seasons. That was not what Kyler Murray did. Baker Mayfield went to an organization where his coach inherited him and he inherited his coach. Baker Mayfield, not Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Kyler Murray went to an organization where his coach knew him since he was 16 years old, big dog.
What that got to do with anything?
They got to do with everything.
I mean, I know you. We're going to lose together, and I know. What you mean?
Kyler Murray, as I look at it, when it comes to impact on the field through their first 3 seasons, very similar. Now, clearly I am omitting rushing statistics. Kyler Murray, 1,700 rushing yards, 20 rushing touchdowns through 3 seasons. I am absolutely omitting rushing statistics, and I don't have a problem doing so. Here's why.
Okay.
Who won the Super Bowl last year? Matthew Stafford.
My dog.
He have an amazing running ability? Nope. Who won the Super Bowl the year before? Tom Brady. He have an uncanny running ability? Nope. Who won the Super Bowl the year before? Patrick Mahomes. He have an uncanny running ability? No. Who won the Super Bowl the year before? I think it was Tom Brady once again, more than likely.
Just say that every other time.
Tom Brady. He have an uncanny running ability?
No.
Who won the Super Bowl the year before? Nick Foles. Does he have an uncanny running ability?
No.
So at the end of the day, I really don't care about my quarterback's ability to run in the case of Kyler Murray, because when it comes down to winning Super Bowls, whether Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Flacco, Nick Foles, none of them cats is just beasts when it comes down to tucking it and running it. I want to see what my quarterback can do when it's time to really from the pocket quarterback. Kyler Murray looks way too similar statistically to Baker Mayfield. For that reason, I'm going to give him that Baker Mayfield treatment. I'm going to give him his 5th-year option, which the Cardinals have given him, and let's let it play out.
If only the game were played on paper, because that's where you put stats, you know. We see you accumulate stats. We see the person play, and then we see the stats on paper. And we forget, what's that person look like? Kyler Murray, different as a leader than Baker Mayfield. And Kyler Murray has his issues.
As a leader?
As a leader, yeah.
Bragging.
You want to know why he's a leader? You want to know why he's a leader? Because you just said he went to a bad situation, but he went with the homie. 5 wins, 8 wins, 9 wins. That's called improvement.
Sure.
Judge a man by the distance traveled. Let's start there. Let's also judge this man by what he's accomplished. Has Baker Mayfield ever made the Pro Bowl?
Popularity contest.
Well, he's popular twice. Has Baker Mayfield won Rookie of the Year? Kyler Murray joined Cam Newton and Josh Allen as the only quarterbacks in league history with 20 or more rushing touchdowns, and I know why you omitted that, because that's not necessarily going to get you the Super Bowl. But it's going to help. It doesn't hurt. Beats the alternative of not being able to run.
Yes, sir.
Did Kyler Murray have a better passer rating last year than, tell me if he's good, Josh Allen? Is Patrick Mahomes good? Okay, anyway, I'm out. Completion percentage, is Aaron Rodgers good? Well, Kyler Murray got better than him. What about yards per game? Josh Allen? Total touchdowns? You like Russell Wilson still? You talking about how he's going to have impact in Denver, but you can't talk about how Kyler Murray has had impact in Arizona? Here's the thing. When you put them next to each other, there's no worse franchise than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they just won a Super Bowl. You trying to tell me Cleveland is the worst? No, it wasn't. Tampa Bay has the most losses in sports history. They surpassed the Clippers till Tom Brady came there and got that championship. Kansas City went 50 years without winning the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes changed all that around. So let's not act like he went to the worst situation in football. Kyler Murray went to an equally bad situation because they didn't know which way was up in Arizona until Kyler got there and helped them improve. They were 7-0 last year before injury.
Go. I played for the Cleveland Browns. I was drafted to Cleveland. My brother played for the Arizona Cardinals. He was drafted to Arizona. I know both of those organizations.
No, you know both cities. You comparing the cities.
And I know both organizations. I done walked into both of the facilities. I know about both of the GMs,
are they same tier?
Past and present. I know both of the owners, past and present, from Bidwell to Haslam. So you know that the Arizona Cardinals as a city or an organization is significantly more advanced than the Cleveland Browns as a city.
How much more advanced? You trying to make it too much? I'm listening.
The Cardinals had been to the playoffs in 2015.
No.
The Browns hadn't even been to the playoffs since God knows when, 2002.
Yeah.
So to me, that's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to these apples, these pomegranates. Money doesn't change you. We've talked about this.
No.
What's money do?
Reveals who you are.
Correct. Money doesn't change you, y'all. Money just reveals who you are.
Yeah.
So if Kyler Murray is immature with less money, if Kyler Murray is highly emotional with less money, if Kyler Murray has a propensity to get on social media and start drama with less money, if Kyler Murray is allegedly a bad leader with less money, and money ain't going to change him, so it's not going to make any of those things better. All money is going to do is take a magnifying glass and put it over him. Why in God's name would you want to reveal who Kyler Murray is at this junction of Kyler Murray? We've seen Ryan Clark talk about Antonio Brown in regards to that. You know several teammates. I know several teammates. As soon as they got paid, boy, did they start acting bad.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
The second,
what you mean teammates? They talk about me.
The second they got paid, they started acting up.
Yes.
Now imagine if they was acting up before they got paid.
Did that too.
See, y'all forget, Antonio Brown wasn't acting up before the money. He wasn't at all. Like, remember old school Antonio Brown, 6th-round draft pick Antonio Brown? He was not acting up before the money.
What's this? I mean, come on.
Having fun.
Okay, but what has he done? He got his feet burned. And what else? Like, what did he do?
He wasn't, I'm saying, he was not, there were no lawsuits.
No, you're right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I get you.
So money, and again, you can make a direct correlation between money and Antonio Brown's change of behavior, or it could be coincidence. It could be causation. It could be correlation. Y'all deduce that on your own time. But all I know is this. Between personal experience of guys I've seen, money's just going to make you reveal who you are. Kyler Murray has already shown us he's immature, Sal, and you want to now pay an immature dude preemptively $160 million?
Yes.
For what?
I'll tell you why. Because there's someone in that room, capologist, that realizes here we are right now. We know we're going to marry Kyler Murray. We're just trying to extend when we get married.
But do we?
Yes. Let me tell you why. Because where are you going to find another franchise quarterback? You're not. It's so difficult to find them in the draft, so difficult to find. You're never going to see one in free agency. It's so rare. So the draft is the only place. And do you really want to reset this when we're improving every year? Let me remind you of that. You were 7-0 last year before injury. Maybe this year you can finish the deal. But the capologist is sitting there saying, hey, guys, here's a simple mathematical formula. I know you guys are talking a lot about is Kyler Murray good or great. We know he's good enough, and we know we're going to marry him. You're just trying to push the wedding out. Let me tell you why you shouldn't. The cap is going to go up next year. Do you want his salary to go up with the cap, which means we don't get that difference, versus if you just pay him now and then the cap goes up, we benefit from that gap. It's a simple mathematical equation. You're over here talking about, is he a 9 or a 10 on the grading scale? I'm saying let's get the money to him now while he's still a cheaper version of what he's going to be.
Here's why I hate this take. Here's why I hate this take just about more than any other take you've given. Because you aren't even living out what you preaching.
Oh, go. Uh-oh, what contract? Which one?
Sale.
Yeah, I'm here.
There were several engagements that you were engaged with that you pushed out a wedding because you wanted to make sure whether or not, now put your hand down. You wanted to make sure whether or not they were the one that you wanted to do life with. So you had an engagement period. You picked up their 5th-year option. You put a wedding ring on you put an engagement ring on a finger, you said, hey,
5th date option.
I'm going to commit to you to a degree. We're not dating. We're not talking. We're engaged.
I'm listening to you.
You picked up her fifth-year option. But you didn't marry her. You didn't walk down the aisle. Why? Because why marry him if you know it's going to end in divorce sooner than later? Do Cardinals what Marcellus, Vernon, Wiley did. You can put an engagement ring on it. You can pick up the fifth-year option. But just like Sale, he said, you know what? Let me figure out if I want to marry you. And in Marcellus Wiley's case, he said no the first time. And the second and the third time. But in Marcellus Wiley's case, he picked up the fifth-year option, and that was that. So you're not even living out what you're preaching. That's why I can't hear none of what you're telling me.
Oh, that was an amazing example. You brought me home. Look, you didn't live through those experiences, so you're off on a detail here and there. But one, I never planned a wedding. I let the engagement ring make them think that we were getting married. That engagement ring purchase bought me the time. Not even planning a far-out wedding. Smart. So here's the thing. I got to learn who they were. They not Kyler Murray. They weren't improving every time we hung out, every time. It started to go this way. And I'm sure I did as well.
When? It probably started to go this way after the ring.
Well,
after the ring.
No, after the ring, it made me look at them differently because I'm like, this is real money. Kyler Murray been making money already.
Sal, you on to my point.
No, I'm off your point. You say why I'm on, and I'll tell you why I'm on.
Because the fifth-year option is $29 million.
Yes.
So they are going to start to look at Kyler Murray differently, like you started to look at the engagements differently after you gave them that ring, because now all of a sudden you said, ooh, that's real money. I'm telling you, you have lived out what the Cardinals are in right now.
No, hold on. That sounds amazing. But do you know, all right, $29 million is the fifth-year option. Do you know in 2019 he made $25 million? This dude already been eating. We don't know about it. Then if you accumulate all of that money up to this point, he's made $36+ million. All I'm saying is whatever we're looking for an exposure of who the real Kyler Murray is, you already see it. He's made $36 million in 1 year, 25. And then you talking about, if I give him 29, I'm going to see something different. That's my point.
Because here's what you are going to do. You are essentially trying to match Kyler Murray's career earnings, at least 85% of them in 1 year. All I'm saying is this. Kyler ain't Anna Marie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And the sooner you realize that Kyler ain't Anna Marie, the sooner you will get off this atrocious take. Kyler's one of the first three, but he ain't Anna Marie.
Well, I still ain't won a Super Bowl either way. I ain't talking to you. Trying to bring my wife into that. That was a good one.